7 times. But Naaman was wroth and went away and said, Behold, I thought he will surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord his God and strike his hand over the place and recover the leper. 2 Kings chapter 5 verse 11. At first Naaman was offended. He thought his breakthrough was coming one way and it came another way. Your breakthrough is predicated upon your ability to submit to God. Naaman was wroth. Naaman declared, Are not Abana and Pharpar, rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? May I not wash in them and be clean? So he turned and went away in a rage. 2 Kings chapter 5 verse 12. Naaman said, There must be a better way to get my breakthrough. There must be a better way to get my healing. Jordan's river wasn't the clearest. Jordan wasn't the cleanest. In fact, Abana and Pharpar, rivers of Damascus, were far cleaner and clearer. When it's time to obey God's command, sometimes the way doesn't make sense. At first, sometimes things aren't clean and clear at first. Sometimes when you're walking by faith, the steps may not make sense. You may even think that you see a better way, but your way is not greater than God's way. And his servants came near and spake unto him and said, My father, if the prophet had bid thee do some great thing, wouldest thou not have done it? How much rather than when he saith to thee, Wash and be clean? 2 Kings chapter 5 verse 13. Naaman was wroth, but Naaman listened. Naaman was a leper. His skin was hardened on the outside, but his heart was soft on the inside. His outer appearance was not a reflection of his heart. Naaman could have allowed pride to stop him from receiving his healing, but Naaman humbled himself and listened. Then went he down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God, and his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child, and he was clean. 2 Kings chapter 5 verse 14. Naaman went down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan. Naaman obeyed the word of the Lord through Elisha, and he submitted to the word of his servants. Naaman was a commander, and he led executives and warriors. He could have pulled rank, and all of those subjected to his authority would have had to fall in line. But Naaman listened. Naaman submitted to the advice and counsel of those whom he led. 2 Kings chapter 5 verses 11 to 14. But Naaman went away angry and said, I thought that he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord his God, wave his hand over the spot, and cure me of my leprosy. Are not Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed? So he turned and went off in a rage. Naaman's servants went to him and said, My father, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more then when he tells you, Wash and be cleansed? So he went down and dipped himself in the Jordan 7 times, as the man of God had told him, and his flesh was restored and became clean like that of a young boy.